Okay, so the topic of today's meeting is improve HR efficiency through technology, and the subtitle is leveraging technology for enhanced HR performance. I know most of us are working as an HR and are expert in the field as well. You guys are working for some of us have been working together for more than a year. Some of us have just started. So I'm really confident that you really know what HR is about. But why do we need technology in HR? Because when we tell people about HR, we normally think about people engaging to each other, discussing about the problems, and to know uh, what is going on in the life of the employees. That is what HR is all about. And when we look at why we need technology, that is a big concern because some of us think that technology is something, a big mountain that people can climb, and it's really hard for us to manage like that. And let's see some basic functions first. I want to ask you first. What I want to ask, we have a mic here. Uh, that what is the role that you're playing as an HR? So I'm just gonna pass this mic on, and you can just say anything. What do you do as an HR?
I think HR will manage assess organization.
Okay, so we manage human assets. That is really good thing because what is asset, by the way? If any one of us know about it, what is asset? Asset is something that belongs to something. It can be something like a building, can be a car. If you own something, if something belongs to you, that is asset. And I think employee is a big asset to the company because that generates revenue. And that is something what asset means. Thank you, Mariam. And let's move on with Kinza. What do you think? Uh, what what human resources?
Think people working in our company.
Yeah, I absolutely. This is about helping people while working in a company. That is one of the jobs which are two. Yes, and we will move forward. And please, we will move forward to the next person. We have Sumera. Thank you so much.
Definitely the best talent to meet the company requirements as per
Exactly. So we have to find the best candidate for the company. Yes, and that is what Sumera is currently doing. So I'm pretty confident that you can definitely achieve some good results by finding the best talents those are available. Yes, Sarah. Yes, Sarah. Please share. Oh, that is true. HR is all about giving opportunity to other people. And Miss, what's your name? Abiha. And what do you do?
survey, physicality,
Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. We definitely need some physiotherapists in our session as well, because it's something I think that can relate to comforting people, relieving pain. So this is what HR does as well. So we welcome you over here. And what do you think about HR? Okay, in general, when you talk about HR, okay, that's great. You know what? When I was not working in the HR department, uh, at that time I used to think HR is one of the cruelest department. They are always there to just uh, mess up with people. They are just there to fire people. That is the job of HR. There's nothing else they can do. But when I've come to this position, to this stage where I have to I got the responsibility. Then I came to know that no, HR is not all about fighting people and just hurting them and just telling them you cannot do anything. But it's more about motivating them. It's more about achieving some good results. So the slide that I'm sharing right now are the basic steps that we have. So can we pass on the mic to Usman? Thank you. Yes, Usman, what do you think about HR?
Sir, I think HR is just like a backbone of any people, but also guide them how to work properly in any organization, rules and regulations about the duties.
Exactly. That is true. HR is a really important department in which we are like a backbone to the company.
Yeah.
So now I want to ask someone online. Let me see if anyone online can answer us this. So I want Lakshmi. Lakshmi, can you please share what do you think about HR?
I think it is a very crucial role where in which we take care from end to end, start of hire to exit, and support the management in the total human resource process. So that's a very crucial role.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to hear from Alma. I want to introduce Alma first because Alma is one of our uh, general manager of the HR department. She handles the uh, onboarding and also the hiring process. Like all the headhunters report to Alma. Hello, Alma, and we welcome you to the seminar. Can you please share what do you think about HR?
Oh, oh, thank you for thank you for this seminar, Sharon, and HR. Well, it's all in all, it's about recruitment. Uh, First with the recruitment, then so many others like onboarding and then offboarding. HR is for me is like all the stress for the hiring that our company needed. Like for now, like now, I am getting the urgent platter. So I already got three. I'm working on it. So sorry about I'm not prepared on on the Sharon because I have urgent matter that is solving now. So yeah, it's in your slide human resource about career management recruitment training, especially training. Yeah, we do a lot of that when you are inside. We do a lot of training and now the hiring really, especially our hiring is out of the box. Yeah, you can see this is different from other company, and we have to adapt to it and implement it. So that's I all I can say, Sharon, for now.
That's great. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Alma,
Thank
for
you.
your input. And I'm pretty confident, and everyone would agree to it, that HR is one of the really hard department that sometimes can be stressful for us because when the company immediately requires the attention, like we want this, and that, oh my God, now what? Okay,
HR as a backbone of any organization.
exactly. The HR is an organization. So, welcome. So we will move forward. We have already discussed what HR is about. Now we will move forward with looking at the slide. So these are just the basic functions of HR, what HR does. It's not all in all on what we do as an HR because we are doing a lot more than this. So first is management. It says skill training. Obviously, we have Mahak, who is the one who's dealing Mahak and Umber onboarding, and they have been really successful in doing that. And that is a really crucial part of any organization to train the people in a right way, because if they are not trained in a right way, then they cannot generate any result. We welcome you, Isra. So now we have a really big group for the online members. I will show you at the end all the beautiful faces we have here. So now we will move forward. We do deal with hiring, checking the ability, checking the career. It is a big responsibility for HR. It's a heavy responsibility. If we onboard anyone who doesn't belong to the right position or the place, then it means we have made a big mistake. That is our fault. So we have to be careful. Let's have an overview of HR and what are the challenges that we face. So there is high administrative workload. Nowadays, we actually or when we are trying to hire so many people, filter them out, and do all the administrative stuff of managing, filing their documents, and keeping all the data. That is what HR does. So it can actually add value to your information. And secondly, we have inefficient recruitment processes. So there are a lot of problems when it comes to recruiting people. We face every day as an HR, poor employee engagement. Employee doesn't want to engage. They just don't want to reply to you. They think that you are the headmaster of the school, so they don't want to talk to you. Now, lack of data-driven decision making. That is a big challenge, that we don't have data behind making a decision. So it can be a really big problem. Now, we will be looking at importance of technology in HR and what role technology plays in the life of HR. And then we will be looking at implementation strategy on how we will be implementing the technology into the system. Now, excuse me, I think someone's. All right. Now, talking about the benefits of technology in HR, the first one I want to talk about is streamlined processes. What happens when technology joins the HR department? Is technology, so what does technology do? Is technology in HR automates and optimizes workflow, reducing administrative burden and increases efficiency. Do you agree with me? Yes. Is there anyone who disagrees to this one? Because while we're working remotely, every one of us are working remotely. Only here I am the one coming to the office, but it's a huge cost of managing people, talking to them, getting the data and all the information. So only because of technology we are able to get to this point. Otherwise, we will be in the Stone Age, coming to the office and then turning on the computer and then marking the attendance. Now everything is possible, marking attendance, everything, just because of one thing, that is the technology. Now we have enhanced recruitment. AI-driven models are there in the market. People and the companies are adopting those models to just increase their efficiency toward the recruitment. I will be telling you later on how AI is helping in getting the best talents for the company. Now we have data-driven decisions. HR is basically using data, a lot of data, basically to make decisions and for employee satisfaction and retention, and improved employee engagement. So what happens is that most of the time we fail to engage employee. Uh, so when we talk about headhunting, a team of headhunting, uh, I know that it's you are the backbone, like back end team, working and bringing on people. When it comes to the internal team, uh, it has more better engagement with the employee. But sometimes we fail to engage employee, and that leads to the employee being unsatisfied, and uh, eventually he leaves the company because he's not happy. He doesn't feel like he belongs here. So that is really important, that employees should feel and have this engagement of talking. So I want to just introduce, in our company, we have regular meetings like AKS. We have AKS is Acquired Knowledge System, in which we share what we have acquired during the week. I would encourage for all of you to join that in case you are not joining already. And we do have weekly updates by our leaders on Friday. That is town hall meeting. And then we do celebration. That is a kind of engagement, engaging the employees into the system. And that makes them feel belonged and makes them feel that this company cares about them. So this is really important for anyone. So when we talk about technology, how can we forget the big giant, Google? Who doesn't know about Google? Okay, I was just kidding, because nowadays a kid would know about Google as well. So how Google is using people analytics to completely reinvent HR. So Google is a big giant in technology, and everyone knows that it's making a big change. I want to just share some points that the Google stock price broke $800 for the first time in 2013. And Google moved into the #1 position amongst the most valuable firms in the world at that time in 2013. Firm among the leaders, the giants of the technology, Google is the youngest one among them, but it became the most valuable third person. And how that happened was people analytics. They started and they adopted and they confirmed that the value of people analytics. Google's use of people analytics to reinvent HR focuses and data-driven decision making, which helps in recruiting, retaining talent, enhancing employee experience, and improvising productivity. So this is what people analytics did with Google. Now, what does Google says about their people analytics? We wanted analytics to spit out people's decision. So it means that Google want the people analytics to tell them each and everything about the decision or the move of an employee or whatever he's going to do. That is really amazing. We will be looking at some of the things that actually shook me when I was just gathering information and all that, how the big companies are using technology into HR. So first, I want to just share 5. There are a lot of people analytics that they are using right now, but I just want to highlight 5 of them. That is Project Oxygen, that analyzed data to determine great managers. And then there is PyLab, that managing people and know what interests them. So first one is basically used to determine who's the great manager. It's a kind of an evaluation software. And the second one is to basically know what interests the other person. Like, for example, you will be more interested about higher compensation. You will be more interested about getting gifts every month. But I was working in an American company. I want to just share here. Before joining this company, Musk company. So over there, after every 3 months, I'm getting the goodies. I'm getting a gym bag. I'm getting a box of equipment, and sometimes I'm getting a power bank. Sometimes I'm getting glass or something. So after every 3 months or so, and then when I left that company, my family started saying, "What happened to your this company? Like they're not sending anything." Like they were so used to, like every time uh, they would say in Urdu, obviously, the "Tumhara parcel aaya hua," like the parcel has arrived. So they would also be excited to what is going on. So it's a good feeling. Like everyone has a different interest. Someone would be more interested in a career opportunity. Like Usman. Usman doesn't care about money. He cares about, okay, I want to be the COO of the company or the CEO of the company. So everyone interest is different. We cannot say that everyone likes only money. So obviously everyone likes money, but we have other priorities as well. Now they had retention algorithm in which they had a software which told them that who will be leaving the company soon. So they would be prepared before even the employee would come to their desk and say, "I'm resigning from the position." This is a kind of software they have. Predictive modeling they have. They would predict what kind of problem the people are facing and what would be the opportunity that we can offer them in the future. And then improvising diversity to solve that diversity problem. Like if there are different cultures, Google is a big company, so there could be so many different things. Now, I don't think most of us would know about IBM. Who knows about IBM? Only Madiha? You know?
You are asking aggregation.
No. What is IBM? This is a company. This is one of the tech giants. When we looked in the previous slides that it was like there are tech giants already existing in the markets, then we talk about IBM as well, because IBM is the one who is introducing technology at the back-end level, AI and automation processes. So that is something IBM does. Now, so IBM is using AI into HR, and that is really transforming. It has used Watson AI. This is the name of the AI that they use for talent management, for recruitment purpose, and to get the employee experience. What they does is so people would just simply submit their application online, like they apply in our company. They would just get it, and the AI is the one who will respond to them. Would ask to them, "Hey, you need a step 2 to fill in." So, and then they will say, "Okay, you missed something in the step 2. Fill it again." So this is something AI would do. So and then they have another AI that is Ask HR. Ask HR is something we are in Must company. We already have and trying to build as well in the Slack application. So we are just trying to build this kind of HR system that tells them everything. Like for example, you have a query that you want to apply a leave, you will just say ask HR and then write it down. Okay, you want to leave. How do I apply that? And then immediately ask HR would tell you, okay, this is the steps that you need to follow, and why do you need a leave? So it's like an assistant, like Siri. So it's just like that. So obviously, how we can forget Amazon? Amazon is one of the first online retailer shop which has become a giant in its own field. For those of you who don't know Amazon, actually, I just try to explore these big companies. That's why I know that Amazon is one of the company who just started selling online books. So, and from there, they just saw the scope that, oh, it's a very big market and we can achieve really good results. Now, what they are doing nowadays. So they have so many things that they have automated in the HR process, including workforce planning, employee self-service platform, leading to substantial efficiency gain because of these softwares. Now, I want to ask you one question. What does the self-service platform do? Do you know? Can you please pass this mic to Maria?
I think she is giving the services, a service like we can write a book here and can sell that. और उसके अलावा अभी तो इस तरह से है कि they are selling games also. They are selling the games also. So this kind of type I people called that services.
Okay.
Sales services.
Okay. This is self-sales service, but this is not self-service platform for employees. But this is buyer and seller endpoint, but that is correct. But for the employees, self-service platform is something that relates to and you can say a form, a Google form. Like for example, you are an employee somewhere and you have your own portal. Like many companies, you have your own portal. What you do in the portal is that you just go and fill your own information. Yeah, yeah. So this is a self-service platforms. Like you don't have to, the HR doesn't have to ask them, your bank information is missing. We can this, you know, because many times we face this issue and we are asking members, oh, your this is missing. No? Yeah, where is your address? Where is your phone number? So if we have employee self-service platforms, then we don't have to worry about that because employee will be responsible and would have to fill all the information prior to joining the company. So that's amazing. Now, Amazon, we will be looking at some of the things that Amazon is doing with the automation in HR. Basically, everything would relate to HR. So Amazon deployment of robotics. So Amazon uses over 750,000 mobile robots in its operation to handle repetitive tasks. So if there is a task that is repetitive, Amazon would just use its robotics to do it rather than giving it to the employees. The reason is that they think that robotics can do the repetitive task much better than human because human can get tired, they can have emotions. Oh, I'm not feeling well, I'm going home. Oh, it's raining outside, let me just go and grab a cup of tea. AI would not do that. Exactly. So what this did is, and why they do that is to give employees more complex tasks that the robotics cannot do. So that is one of the things. But there is something which is really concerning. I think you can read it on the screen as well. We will talk about it. And then AI and machine learning in hiring. Amazon leverages AI and machine learning to enhance hiring experience by providing real-time jobs recommendation and automation parts of the recruitment process. Now, when we talk about the AI and machine learning, that is playing a huge role in hiring process. Nowadays, when we apply for a job, it automatically sends us the email that sorry, we cannot accept you, and this, and then uh, they just write you back that. But who is doing that? That is all automation, AI, the parameters and the things that we have set on the back end. It would automatically filter down the CVs and the resumes that people submit. And big companies nowadays, it's very common. It's one of the basic softwares that they use uh, in their recruitment process. But now the question is, do you think the automation will replace? Now, this is a big question. So can we turn on the mic? So first button. Black button. Can I see that?
आगे आ जाओ।
I think this is working. Okay, so we will start with Mariam. Mariam, do you think automation will replace?
No.
Give me the reason.
Because at the back end, it needs some directions or whatever language. Yes, yeah. But automation needs some instructions from us.
Exactly.
Human thinkers.
That is good point. So, when we talk about automation, when we check all the two things, there is first one is doing the task. The automation is doing it. Second one is hiring process, the complete hiring process. The AI and machine learning is doing. So, will it replace the headhunters? I will ask the question to Sumera. Sumera is saying that their job is not secure.
If automation replaces everyone, then all of us are insecure.
Exactly. If automation replaces, then we are not safe. Let's take an answer from the online. Irvin. Irvin, can you please share if your job is secure with automation?
Hi Sharon. I don't think AI can replace human workers because I believe AI is not developed enough to replace humans. Service with a smile, service with a heart.
Oh, so your job is secure.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Mr. Nayancho over here as well. He is the CDO of the company. We welcome him to the seminar. Mr. Nayancho, can you share if AI or automation can replace human?
Yeah, I think that I have one thought. Yes, that is very simple. The AI cannot replace you. However, somebody who know about AI, they will replace you. So that is why you need to learning, you need to study, you need to research, you need to acquire. Yeah, you must do every single day study. Then you can survive and you can take all benefit from the market.
Exactly. That is good. That is a very true answer. That if AI cannot replace you if you don't know about AI. So if you don't know about AI, it will replace. So need to learn. Okay, we will move forward. Let's see what Amazon does. Impact of automation on jobs. A collaborative study between Amazon and MIT explores the broader impact of automation on the job roles and how robots can support and enhance human capabilities rather than replace them. So it is really important. Your job is secure if you can know how to work with the robots and you can get the benefit and understand the capability of AI-driven models and use them for your own benefit. Now, obviously, we cannot forget Microsoft when we talk about the big tech giants. So I will be really quick on this one, but what Microsoft does is Microsoft leverages advanced HR analytics to gain deep insights into various HR functions, driving better decision making and enhancing overall HR performance or efficiency. So what Microsoft focuses is HR analytics. What is HR analytics? HR analytics can refer to anything, all the data what HR can gather, how many people are joining, how many people are leaving, and anything related to HR and why people are leaving, keeping all the record. That is all HR analytics. Use of data, employee turnover. This is I told you in the beginning that we will be looking at some of the things that we cannot even think about, but big companies are already using it. They can predict who will be the one who will be, what would be the percentage of the people who will be leaving, who will be joining, how much percent we can retain, which will be the people who will stay back and which will be the people who will be going out. That is what the software does. And insights into employee performance. That deeply checks which are the employees that qualifies and which are the employees that we look into. Now, my question to you all is, after looking at those tech giants, what have you acquired from these real life examples in the life of HR, how technology is playing a role? So what you have acquired. Obviously, it's a seminar. I'm going to ask you questions.
Yeah, you can.
So, so what have you acquired from these real life examples? Mehak. What have you acquired? Like any point, how a technology can be implemented.
If we can not easily understand this, all we can know this situation as well. We have to learn about this all to meet all the gaps which are facing right now. Like you have given the example how this AI can inform developers or the employees how to fill their documents and fill all the information. This can save our time too, and this can really help us if we know all about these technologies.
Exactly. That is true. That is true. It can really save our time and energy and can help improve efficiency if we have those technologies. And I want to just share my point here that basically how they are improving is by data analytics. What I have concluded from this is that they are focused on this and to improve the employee behavior and to know what employee is going to do next based on it. So now I want to just share a few points which I have acquired from these real-time, real-life examples is leveraging technology. What does it mean is all example emphasis the use of advanced technologies such as AI, data analytics to enhance HR function. This includes automating recruitment process, personalizing employee experience, and predicting turnover. So this is how we can leverage from the technology, and it can help us to make a better decision. Now, data-driven decision making. Each company utilizes data-driven data to drive their HR strategies, whether it's through predicting employee turnover at Microsoft using analytics for candidate selection at Google, or employing AI for talent management at IBM. Data is central to making informed decisions. So data is really important. Improvising efficiency. automation and AI significantly reduces administrative burdens and streamline processes as seen in Amazon's workforce planning and Google's resume screening. This allows HR2's team to focus on strategic initiative rather than routine tasks. This can be really helpful in focusing on the bigger picture, right? If AI is doing the back-end job, which is taking a lot of our energy and a lot of our time, we can really focus on generating good results in the market. We can think about it, focus on the task and everything. Now, enhance employee experience. Employee also get benefit out of this, not only HR. Personalized approaches to managing employee experience as demonstrated by IBM and Google lead to higher employee satisfaction and engagement. So I just saw one of the conversation with the CEO of the Google and an anchor person. They were just talking about it, and he would just say that the turnover is not our concern because people don't want to leave Google.
Yes.
So they just want to just spend the whole life in Google because the life over there is very comfortable. They would think about it too much, and all that is possible just because of AI and technology, the automation that they are doing to understand the needs of employees. Whatever the environment is, that if they are providing slide into their office, that is just because they understand that people like this because of automation. They would get the feedback. They would do if you don't know, they drive cycle in the compound of the Google. So that is a kind of thing that is being practiced in Google and the big companies, and that basically leads to less turnover, and there is more retention. Now, the last point I want to share is that I acquired from this seminar. The real life example is proactive HR management. Predictive analytics and data-driven insights enable companies like Microsoft to anticipate and address potential HR issues before they escalate, ensuring a more proactive approach to managing human resources. It means that when we have all of this information with us, the data and everything, we can predict the behavior of employees. And we can come to them and say, hey, I think you are discouraged. Hey, I think you're demotivated. What happened to you? You can go to them and say, hey, I just came to say hello to you, small talk with them. This can help us, this can help boost the employee to the next level. And they would be so happy to see that, oh, the management cares about me. Wow, how good the management is, I'm going to stay in this company. They care about it. Now, how we can implement the technology into our system. Few things I want to discuss here. Now, assessing current HR process is the first step that you can take. You can evaluate the existing workflows, what you have, how you are doing. Every company, I believe every company has their own system and the step-by-step process. So we need to evaluate the existing workflow, how we are doing. Now, gather employee feedback. It is really important. I know we have started this in our company, Must Company. We started this thing that we ask after onboarding employee, we send them a feedback form. We ask them, hey, how's your experience? So that is the kind of thing that helps us to get the information, how we can improve. what can be the thing that can be good for the future. And third thing is analyze HR metrics. We need to analyze what metrics, what parameters that we are taking for as an HR. So this is the first thing that we have to do in implementation of the technology into our current system. Now, second step that comes is selecting the right technology. In our company, we have done a great time. We've spent a lot of time on this, energy on this, so that we find the right technology for the right thing, and we do not waste the time and energy of the other people. And that is why we try to improve every day. That, okay, this technology is good, this technology is everything. Nowadays, the softwares that we use, system, internet, Wi-Fi, everything is technology. So we need to choose the right technology. Research available technologies in the market. That nowadays we have so many options. If we want to have an email, we have so many places to go. We can go for anything. We can go for the most expensive, the most economical, even the free versions as well. And we can go like anything. We have to find the right available options in the market. Consider integration. We have to consider the integration. What is integration? Integration is something, the compatibility with the other softwares. So what happens is that sometimes we get the software that is not compatible or it cannot integrate with the other software. That can be the issue and would not be the best option for any company. And the last and third one is pilot program. Is that you need to run a pilot program, a test phase. Most of the big companies, they give you a trial, like a 1 month or 2 weeks or anything. Like they would give you a trial. Now, that is your responsibility that you try it out. Because I remember I just went on a workforce management solution, and I signed up for a trial. And the whole month, I didn't get enough time to explore it, and my trial expired. So that is the kind of thing that can happen. And we have to dedicate a team, we have to dedicate a person, if you have a trial, to run it fully, so to see if that is compatible to your needs and that is what you want. Third one, training and development. Now, when you have a new technology, the other big step is that you need to train all the members who are going to use them. Create a training plan that comes under the onboarding department, or we can say training or skill management. So they need to just make a plan, and they need to check the ongoing support that we have to dedicate this person. Okay, we have dedicated Umber. Ask Umber anything you want, because she is expert in that. And then we have to do the skill development in everyone. This is the third step. Now the fourth step is continuous improvement. Like I mentioned to you earlier, that once we implement the software in the company, this is the responsibility of a company to continuously improve it. Okay, now this is something better, we go for that. Okay, this is something better, we go for that. Monitor the performance of the automation, see what is going on, and reiterate improvements. Okay, we can improve like this, we can improve like that. Get the feedback from the people those are using it, because data is everything nowadays. Nowadays, data is a game changer. And stay updated. What is in the markets? You need to be updated. Now, the last thing I want to share with you is the challenges. The challenges that we face in implementation of technology. Now, the first thing is resistance to change. There are so many people who would say, oh, no, we don't want this. No. Oh, this is so difficult. Why? So there are so many big whys. There's so many times we would hear, "Oh no, is the big key to the people who are resistance to change. They don't want anything to change in their environment. They don't want new technology, and that is the first challenge that is there. Second is data privacy. We will think, oh, we will implement a technology. Oh, this will leak our data. Oh, this will uh, breach our privacy, and we will not be comfortable putting all our information there. Why? Uh, it is same like I just want to share that my mother doesn't use online application for the bank. My doesn't use it. So yeah, and I can relate to so many people. I know of her age, they don't prefer to use the online application because they think that it can be breached, it can leak out, and they would. That is a security concern. That is again a data privacy concern that so many people have. And the third one is integration with existing system that you have. That is another challenge. For example, you like a software, oh, this is very nice and comfortable and all running very smooth. And you come back and it doesn't integrate with Slack. It doesn't integrate with HubSpot. And then you're, oh my God, like, what's happening? I'd have to do it every time from the other place. So it's all over the place. You have to be very focused about that. And these are the solutions that you can do for all of these problems. For the first one, resistance to change, you need to change management strategies. Rather than not adopting, you need to change the management strategy so that they can adopt to new technology, new softwares, new processes that can enhance the performance or the ability. And the second problem, that is the data privacy, I want to share with you is robust data security measures are mandatory. That we need to consider that we are getting a right kind of software that would not do the data privacy issue. We need to check they're already approved and compliant companies that we have to research about. And we have to check the seamless integration techniques, those are there. So I think this was the seminar all about. Thank you all for joining and keep adopting to technology. Thank you.
Thank you. The first thing. Go back to last.
So now is the time that we will be moving to the question answer session, and we can introduce each other. I will be showing you the group of people we have in the office, and obviously they have already seen you, but I'm going to show them anyway as again the people we have online. Okay, so we have Elma, Tanfam, Kyung Judy, Arvin, Ada, Mavish, Sayed Salman Ali, Javeria, and Lakshmi Chandramoli. So we thank you everyone for attending this seminar session. I know it is supposed to be 2 hours, but I figured this out that you must be tired. But this time, and then obviously we will be taking some pictures and spending some time together, so it will be taking some time more for us to do it in the office. Now I want to just show you who has joined this seminar. Madiha, can you please help move this camera? Maybe I- Okay.
Hi,
So-
everybody.
Say hi. Okay, we will start from this.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We have Madiha,
Hello.
and then we have Usman, then we have Isra, and then we have Amber, and then we have a friend of our HR, Ayman. What's your name? Sorry, Abiha. Her name is Abiha, and then we have Sarah. Then we have Sumera. Alma, maybe you can see your team. We have Sumera. We have Kindra.
I'm looking at them. I like to recognize. I just look at the picture now. I'm seeing in live. Wow.
And then we have Maria.
Hello, everyone. Mariam.
So I really appreciate everyone, and we have Ayman, our content team manager for the media, and she is helping us in recording everything and making sure all the things are covered. All right. Thank you all for the online members for joining today. And we will just be now taking some pictures outside and having some fellowship so that we can, after that, we will just depart.